Welcome to the SkyRadar video channel. This video gives an introduction into the technology of moving target indication. It is used as a means to identify and track moving objects and to eliminate clutter, such as environmental reflections. The presentation is given by Dr. Ulrich Schulten from SkyRadar.
What you see on the video is a panning ventilator. When you look at this ventilator, you see two concurrent movements. There is the movement of the fans, which is actually too fast to be considered by the radar as a moving object. It's looked at as a bigger cross-section. And then you see the fan itself, it pans. And this is something that we want to catch with our radar base module 1. And let's try to do that, yeah? So I've got a pretty strong amplification here, and I will start. No, let's just change one thing. What we see here in the B scope, first of all, is pretty much nothing, because I do an angle consideration, and I move this now to time. So the whole image here is not space, but it's all happening on the time axis, but that image is not nice yet. So I could go down a little bit with amplification, and at least we see here something changing position, and that is our ventilator. Let's now get this image better. We cut off the source, and again it's better, so we've got that big disturbance here gone, but still this is not really what we're looking at, what we're searching for. We want to have a nice image of a moving fan, yeah? So how can we get rid of all this clutter here, yeah? So we could first of all start looking at eye data, meaning not the magnitude of the signal, but only the phase part of it. And now you see this movement here really strongly. You see here some of the persons in the classroom who are moving as well, but really strong is the ventilator here, yeah? And now let's go one step further and do what is considered the moving target indication. What we do is we eliminate everything that is not moving, and what remains is the phase shift of our ventilator. And you see, the interesting thing is, when you see it frontally, the signal is bigger. When you see a smaller cross-section of it based on the panning angle of the ventilator, it's smaller. So also that is nicely visible here. Also, here's something that irritated me in the beginning. We see the ventilator twice. The reason is not that there are two ventilators, but the ventilator is panning, and we see it from all perspective. Here it's now frontal. We see the side view cross-section get small again, and now it should get bigger. There it's coming, bigger. Do it. We now switch off the ventilator, and we expect that the cross section of the ventilator will change, because at a certain moment the rotation of the fans will be so slow that the radar recognizes it as a movement and not as big cross section. Now we switch off. There it is. And suddenly the cross section becomes enormous movements. Now it's slowing down again.
Thank you, Uli. Read more about the latest news on radar training equipment, radar research of free learning media on www.skyradar.com.
Art is born.